What up, y'all? It's your boy Jimmy Dukes, and we are here in Atlanta, Georgia for the ATL meetup.
The A.
And we got a couple people lined up for conversations. And right now we're sitting with Mr. Bvndit Gaming. Can you just spell your name for us?
Spelled Bvndit, but it's pronounced Bandit.
Right?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Why did you pick it like that? Obviously, Bandit is such a normal name. So putting the V, what was the
Alright,
reason behind it?
My little background, I got a musical background.
Okay.
Of a well-known group in Atlanta called Bvndit Gang. I mean, a lot of people probably know Bvndit Gang Marco, of course. That's my brother. Shout out to him.
Hey.
But that's how I came up basically with Bvndit Gang, because it was just Bvndit Gang Rook, like my Instagram at first. And then I just switched off like, we got to really, something that's going to click, something that makes sense, something that revolves around everything that I do anyway. So it's Bvndit.
That's cool.
Bvndit.
Yeah. When I met you here last year and I was looking you up, I couldn't find it, and then I saw the V. I was like, oh, okay, that's him.
It's
shit
a
like
V
that.
instead of an A. Just to start off, and you gotta watch it because there's an actual K-pop group called Bvndit, spelled Bvndit.
Really?
Yeah,
oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's actually spelled.
That's a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah, but I got gaming on the end, so
yeah, that helped it out. Yeah. I feel you on that. With mine, with Jimmy Dukes, and then I put gaming. There's this guy on YouTube, and he makes beats. And when I started using Jimmy Dukes on YouTube 10 years ago, he messaged me, "Hey man, can you change your name?" And I'm all, no, like no. But it's funny. But he still makes beats to this day, and he's doing pretty good. So it's funny when you put Jimmy Dukes on YouTube, it's either Jimmy Dukes Beats or Jimmy Dukes Gaming right under that. So I thought it was funny. I was like, all right, I got to put the gaming to separate myself. But thanks for coming in through, man. Like we were just saying right now, I met you last year. I knew of you. And we kind of spoke a little bit last year, not too much, but I remember you were like, man, y'all going way too far for the fucking after party. I remember you were saying. And
it was raining too.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. And what's funny is I actually drove out there, and I was just sitting outside, but I was mad because it was raining.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get out the car. It was like an hour and a half.
Yeah, man. I was like, I'm like that's way too far. But yeah, man, I've seen you just in the past year. It was cool because you gradually were just steady as fuck. You're probably one of the most content creators that I've seen that just steadily on multiple platforms. And that's one thing I did notice about you. I didn't know you at the time, and I got to know you just being in your streams, just, chit-chatting you, big bullshitting with you. But man, you were on TikTok, you're on Instagram, you were everywhere. So like, dude, that was cool because at that time last year, I was at this point in my life where, all right, what do I got to do to be successful? And hearing you guys talk and you guys doing your thing, I was like, damn, I was just like taking it in, man. I was like, these guys are on a certain level, you know what I mean? So when I saw you on your TikTok, on your Instagram and all that, I was like, damn, it can be done. It can be done. And you were consistent with your content. And I just want to commend you on just the consistency on that, man. That's amazing to see, bro.
That they go chase it no matter what. Chase. I don't give a damn.
Yeah. And that one thing too, when a lot of, over the past year, numbers been dwindling and people jumping platforms, you were really just, I remember you were saying, I am staying on Facebook. This is where I stream. I will, bro. And even for me with my streaming, I jumped to Twitch, I jumped to Kick, I was on YouTube, and I multi-stream. But for you to openly say, I am not going anywhere and sticking to your guns, I thought that was cool because a lot of people that are bigger, lower with us, we're all just trying to find their space. But you were just, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna get my partnership, and you did.
Yeah. So it's like I found the sauce. I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I've already made my presence on TikTok. Mm-hmm. I've already made my presence on Instagram. So that's my short form. And that's very, very important when it comes to content creation. That's really what the hype now. Period. Reels, VODs, videos, is something that's going to really bring the crowd in, and they want to see you and all the extra. The comedy, it could be motivation, it could be fitness, it could be anything. But I really found that what they like to call it niche, something like that. I really found my own niche with the comedy reels and stuff like that. So that would really help out. Candy, which is my baby mama, wife. What I gotta say? I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But that's what really made it click. To where it's like, okay, I got the short form content locked.
Yeah.
So live streaming, I don't have to go over here to Twitch. I don't have to go over here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Let me just stay on Facebook. Facebook lets you upload reels, let you upload videos, let you do everything that social media does, plus live stream.
Yeah.
Like you can't beat it. So why not? Why
Mhm.
not just stick to it and just stick to that plan?
I know, and I liked it when I started following you. I liked how you'd include your family and include your interests outside of gaming, like
Yeah,
the talking about music, talking about biking, you working out, family oriented. Me as a creator, you know, I'm a family guy. I'm married. You know, I have kids. I gravitate toward other creators that are doing the same because I'm like, damn, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I see this guy.
Family is
Yeah,
important.
yeah,
Family is very important. You got to take care of
yeah.
your family. Of course.
And I like that you would always include them, and I liked that you kept doing other things, other comedy shit with the green screen stuff, and you just wearing different outfits. Dude, that was so cool. I was like, man, it's cool because it was refreshing to see that you were already doing that. And all of a sudden, everybody starts doing the same. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
And me too. Hey,
I don't want to toot my own horn.
yeah. You know, but I no, but you doing well like that. I was like, man, and with the whole niche thing that you were saying, that was me too because I play roller hockey. I grew up playing hockey, so I started putting some reels out. And like, oh damn, you do this, and I was like, oh, I do jujitsu. So I started doing that. So it was cool because I felt more confident in myself. You know, meeting people, talking to people, of like, man, put your stuff out there, let people know who you are, and you know, if they like you, they like you. If you don't, you don't. But you're more than just gaming, and I like that was one thing about you, man. So leading up to like all this stuff we were talking about, like how did you grow up playing video games? Was that a thing?
We all grew up
yeah. So what was your
games.
console? What was your console?
I had a GameCube, a Gamecast.
yeah, Gamecast.
I had a GameCube though. I grew up with a GameCube, 007 Nightfire, PlayStation 2, of course. I was a real COD OG. A lot of people like to say they COD OG, but I was playing SOCOM US Navy SEAL.
Hell yeah, SOCOM. Hey man, that was the first online game I played.
Exactly,
bro. That was shit. So, dude, hell yeah. So you grew up on that, and that was always part of your childhood is playing video games on and off.
Video games, playing 2K, Madden with my cousins and friends, of course, and just keep playing games whenever I'm bored.
Yeah. And you mentioned earlier the music thing. Was that another interest of you growing up that you were doing? I know that you sing on stream a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All you gotta do is go look up Bvndit Gang.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got videos on YouTube right now, well over 1 million. I still get paid from being mine.
That's dope.
I actually have a public set up and stuff like that.
That's cool. Yeah, no, but that's dope.
But but it's kind of better. I ain't gonna lie. Stream is better.
Yeah.
I really came over and built a full community.
Yeah.
And people who truly support and don't never want me to stop. Like, I'll take a day off, anything like that, and they be on that bull.
Yeah.
Where you at? What are you doing? My mom's be on, why you not live? What's up? Like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I get a little break and something.
Right.
Go.
That's cool. So when you were talking about the music thing, so how did you lead to like streaming? Like how long have you been streaming for or creating content for?
Okay, so I've been streaming 3 years strong. Consistently, like twice a day type. My schedule now, whatever, like 2 years and a half, I want to say. But when I first started, I guess it was just we were just all playing the game together.
Yeah.
We were playing Fortnite, and I don't know who said it, but they were like, we should go live or something. I'm like, what is that? So, I started doing my research, looking on YouTube, all that. Just start watching other streamers, other content creators. Shout out to Diva, shout out to Swish. And it just clicked to me. I play the game all the time, so why not? In between jobs, this and that, you know how that go with the household. So it's like, should I really do this? Should I really go for it? Put all my eggs in one basket. I just went for it.
Yeah. So when you started streaming, you went in full time right away.
I just went straight in. It was like I lost my job at DHL. I lost my job at I kept like just jumping job to job, and it just went for me. So it's like, let me just get on my hustle.
Yeah.
On my hustle. Like,
How about my hustle? I mean, with streaming and content creation.
Yeah, I always been a hustler.
Right? Yeah.
But I just wanted to go legit, basically.
Yeah.
Just really find something that's for me. And when I really started, it just, you know how Facebook do anyway. You first start, woo, all these people in here, all of you know how they do. Especially when we started back in 2020, and then we had features and getting major raids and stuff like that. You know, the raids kind of messed up now, but that's that just really gave me more motivation to keep pushing hard and hard and hard. And I start seeing programs come out such as BTC and stuff like that, and that's when I started meeting Max Ron, Kelly Kale, and all of them. So damn, that's real motivation. They really getting paid just to sit their ass right.
Yeah.
And entertain, just play the game.
Yeah.
So that's basically.
Yeah, and when you went full time, how was that as far as like, you know, financially, like making moves like that to buy a computer, to buy all this? And
okay, so
you know, because a lot of people don't realize that there's not money right away, or you know what I mean, and a lot of people think that
I got lucky.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I got lucky. I hit big off of Dodge. Like, I had got lucky, so that's how I bought my laptop and stuff like that. I kept investing back into it.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I just got lucky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not lucky, but that just goes a different part of your aspect of life, things that you are putting in your buckets.
Yeah,
you know, I tell people all the time, I invest on a lot of different things. I have little buckets everywhere, you know, crypto, bonds, shit like that. It just buckets everywhere. I'm not saying I'm the richest or million, but in 10 years, you know, I'm a couple G's there, a couple G's there, you know, and things like that. And then it's cool hearing people say that, because you can't assume that you're just gonna make it or doing this, man. You can. I'm not saying that you can't, but a lot of people got to be realistic, and they don't get that satisfaction right away or get the numbers or whatever, and they just quit.
I mean, it happens. Like, it really does happen. I done hit a brick wall plenty of times, especially with 3 years of streaming. I've been numbers low, all that. Like, feeling like I'm not gonna make it, wanting to give up. I done told my mods I wanted to give up. I want to quit. They're like, shut up. That's important too. You gotta have solid people on it.
Right.
That's something very important. People who really want to see you. Mm-hmm. The ones that don't want to see you, and they ain't gonna be telling you.
Yeah.
Go do it. Shut up. You're wrong. That's not right. You really gotta have those type of people in your corner.
Yeah.
That's big.
That's cool that you say that, because that's a lot of people don't realize that having the right type of support around you, and not just the yes people. Because I mean, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people do come and go, and it is what it is. But, you know, just how any aspect in life, you know, you meet people doing certain things, and people are so supportive or not, or people come and go. But having you know, how you're talking about your homies here is just, it's good to have that.
I call them my kings and queens.
There you go. having that in your corner, and they have the best interests of you because they know you, and they, you know what I mean? And that's kind of hard to find, because a lot of people think that they know people or they're friends, and then they're not. You know what I mean?
Of course, because I done had plenty of people come into our circle and just try to destroy it.
Yeah.
You know, but the silent wins the 60.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that matters.
Right. That's dope, man. So, yeah. So, you know, congratulations on your partnership, man. Like you said, we were talking about, you said you were going to stay on Facebook. You're like, y'all just wait, man. It's going to work out and everything. And you stayed true. And then when it did happen, I was like, not even within the year he said it, and he did it, man. So it was cool to see you doing that, bro.
When I was being transparent with the girl. Mm-hmm. So I was showing everybody my numbers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people was commenting on it, like, oh, Facebook's not accepting new partners, this and that, and oh, the platform's dying. Oh, Big Dog left, this and that. I'm just like, whoa. All these naysayers, I'm proving wrong. Mm-hmm. That's what I did. I'm gonna prove you wrong. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't really call nobody a big dog. A lot of people try to say big dog, this and that. But if I can't go out on the street and be like, do you know who this person is? And they be like, yes. You're not a big dog.
Yeah.
there's a difference in
that level. Yeah, for sure.
That people gotta understand, especially when it comes to streaming.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that was when you kept saying that, you were one of the people that I was like, you know what? Like, I listened, because there's a lot of people, and that I know a lot of people, but the people that I genuinely like and follow, I make sure that I'm keeping up with what they're doing. I might not be in all their streams, but I'm keeping up with their content, and
Yeah,
I'll make comments and shit like that, because there's a million people doing the same damn thing.
exactly.
You know what I
have to
mean?
work yourself. So
Exactly. And I
people don't
think,
understand that.
yeah, exactly. I've little by little, I'm getting to know you just through streams, and I've never felt that weirdness that other people. Where you been?
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? You got shit going on. I got shit going on.
I
But
don't never do that. I don't
yeah.
care what you do.
yeah, but it's cool because like it's letting people know it's cool to not be in each other's shit all the time. But hey, I see you. You know what I mean? And that's all it
Like,
is.
you can come by and just hit the like and don't say nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna care.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
I appreciate the like, man.
Yeah. I remember when you were saying, just watch. I remember because there was a lot of people saying, "Oh, they're not signing anywhere. They're really losing people," and it was true. You know what I mean? But a lot of people were just like, "Oh fuck, oh shit." And then when they signed you, I was all, "See, they are like." He said they were. He said, "Just wait, just chill, just keep doing your thing."
I just hate the fact there's a lot of stuff that I can't speak on.
No. I
be wanting to goddamn just whistleblow like
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No. Yeah, and then I know.
But
And
Facebook, I love you, Facebook.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, because when a lot of people have these contracts or not have contracts or people, I mean, it's none of our business what's within those lines of what they do, what have to do money wise or whatever. It's none of our business. But when I started seeing a lot of people lose the partnership, but I was like, but they're still signing people. Maybe they're just like they're just changing. The Facebook is changing. You know what I mean? And
Streaming period.
yeah.
It's not the same. You can't just sit here and play the game.
Well said.
It's dead. It's over with.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. Kai, AMP, and all them, they raised the bar for everybody.
Mhm.
Like, you have to be an all-around entertainer.
Yep.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
People want to see this. They want to see that. Play the game, of course. You still play the game.
Yeah.
Still throw it in there. But other than that,
Yeah.
you gotta have fun.
Yeah, and one thing I do enjoy about your content is that you're steady as far as like the titles that you play, and you're consistent with those, and you throw in your reels and that, but you throw everything around. And I was like, man, I felt like within this past year, I started getting in that mindset of feeling confident. I started doing unboxings. I started doing this podcast. I started doing more things than just the gaming, because I felt a lot of people was like, oh, my niche is Warzone. All right, fine. I was like, well, my niche is me.
Exactly.
I mean, whatever I do,
Exactly.
I hope people enjoy what I do, what I got going on. I
That's
might,
how you find your
yeah,
true supporters.
exactly. I started
That's how
finding
you
people that follow me because of the podcast, or not because I'm just a Warzone player, not because they're like, oh, this guy's pretty dope. I'm just gonna follow him, check him out. Oh, he does this. Oh, he does that.
All around entertainment.
Yeah.
That's
And-
what it's about.
And I'm glad you brought that up. The landscape has changed with streaming. You can't just turn that camera on and hope people show up.
Oh yeah. It don't work like that. That's boring.
Yeah,
Boring.
there you go. Well said. Yeah,
Straight
a
up.
lot of people like, and I know a lot of people that are trying it and doing this. And one thing I did learn when it comes to content creation, that everybody's in their different lane, so I can't hate on what they're hating or what they're trying to do. But one thing I have been more adamant about being open about: don't bitch if you're not doing everything. If look at somebody who's at the highest level, if they're doing everything and you're not doing everything, then you have no fucking chance.
And you know what's funny? Facebook literally posts and they tell you what type of creator tool they drop, or what are they really focusing on.
Mm-hmm.
And they made an announcement that they were focusing on real.
Yeah.
And a lot of people still don't understand that. They still just want to go live.
Yep.
Like, you're not making reels, you're not making any clips, you're not doing nothing. You just, I'll work hard because I go live.
That
Everybody goes live.
yeah, that one thing that I did see a lot within the past year, the entitlement.
Exactly.
The entitlement. Like, hey man, I stream 8 hours a day. I mean, I get it. I mean, I'm not trying to say, but if you keep doing that and it's not working, why the fuck do you keep doing it?
They try to blame the platform. Or they try to blame them.
Yeah.
You doing that?
Yeah.
You need to switch it up.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people are, and shout out to my boy, the Unfortunate, aka Tinsu's Temple. Now, he called last year the Reckoning, because you get to see who's a creator and not just a streamer. And I thought that was very important. And I'm not trying to hate on people that are just streamers, but the people that are evolving and changing with the times are the ones that are staying afloat or doing better, because you're right. You can't just stream and just play Fortnite for 10 hours a day anymore.
Of course, it's boring.
Mhm.
It's too many sweats, a lot of saturation of streams, period.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I can go watch him. He's doing the same. I can
Exactly.
Go watch him. He doing the same.
Exactly.
Watch him.
Yeah. So, with the partnership now, you got that going on. And one thing I do like about you as well, man, and I'm just giving your flowers, man. You travel, you go to these different conferences and meetups and things like that.
Step it rep.
Exactly. And that's
Step
something
it
that
rep.
I see people doing, and like I see myself trying to start doing that. And I like the fact that you're willing to get out there and willing to put your name, do little interviews, go to the dream hacks and stuff like that, because there's a million other people that are just busting their ass as much as you are. You know what I mean? So you have to kind of keep up with the game.
But now it's just a little harder.
Mhm.
I just have to. I'm grinding even more. I didn't sign that contract. It's over with.
Mhm.
Now my foot is on everybody next. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah. So with that being said, and we don't have to go into the whole contracting now that you have that down, in your near future, like you're just gonna keep the same kind of content. You have more things coming down the pipeline that
I got a lot coming.
Yeah.
I got some stuff set up with some big time people. I ain't gonna say names. Y'all just gonna see.
Yeah.
Put it into motion, but it's a lot behind the scenes that I have not spit out.
Yeah.
I just want to hold in until it's out there.
Yeah, that's cool. Because a lot of people that sometimes they'll be making something so big and leading up to it, and then it just kind of like, yeah. I've always been the type of creator where I was like, if I'm working on something, I'm gonna make sure that I'm doing it, and then I put it out. And then I'm like, all right, I said I'm gonna do this podcast. Just wait, guys. I'm just working on it, and then just started pumping them out. Like, damn, you got like 30 podcasts up. I was like, I told y'all, I'm not the guy that's gonna sit here and talk about how great I am, what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it.
Do it.
You know what I mean? If you like it, dope. If not, hey, it's all good. I'm going to be doing my thing. So in the near future, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years when it comes to content creation? Like an ideal Bvndit gaming scenario, where do you see yourself? You still streaming? You still doing a little bit of everything? You traveling? What's going on?
I promise y'all, I'll be the face of Facebook gaming.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands,
within
buts.
5 years? 5 years?
Probably sooner than that. I have no clue, but I just know I will be the face of Facebook gaming.
Yeah.
Period.
And it's cool because you have the consistency, you have the work ethic, because there's a whole other slew of things that a lot of people don't realize. There's a lot of shit that goes on before just pressing live or uploading those TikToks or figuring out what your content, and and you do your YouTube thing too. So it's just like there's a lot of things there in the background that you're doing while you're not live. A lot of people just see you live and that's it.
I just like to try to perfect a lot of stuff first before I really start dishing it out.
Yeah.
Just give it a run first behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And then, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then I'll be on board. Like, all right.
Yeah. And that's how it should be, because I've always see a lot of creators, and I'm not trying to hate on it. I watch a lot of people because I'm always learning, and I'm not big people, small people, whatever, certain niches or whatever. But I've never been the creator to just throw shit on the wall and to see what sticks. That's just not me, because I've seen a lot of people just throw a bunch of shit. They're doing a bunch of million things and then they just stop. And for me, I'm just like, all right, if I'm gonna move in this lane, let me make sure that, how you were saying, let me perfect it, let me get good at it, and then put it out. Okay, it's hitting. Boom. All right, I did it right. All right, so that's one thing. So let me do this now. Now we got my reels down. Let me put my hockey reels on. Let me put my GoPro on. Put those things. Okay, that's hitting. All right, dope. Now I'm working out.
That too. I love them.
Yeah. So I
GoPro view.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. See, and I like that you say that, because a lot of people don't plan their shit out. They just, oh, they're doing that, let me do this. Oh, they're doing that, let me do this. You know what I mean? And those are, and I'm not trying to hate on those creators, but they're trying to find themselves while they're trying to throw shit on the wall, instead of just what you said, or to just, you're the niche, you feel comfortable on what you want to do. Yeah, and yeah,
stop worrying about what everybody else is doing.
Yeah,
stop trying to be a follower. I don't care if he's the big dog, all that extra. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, how is that going to help you?
Yeah,
how's it going to help you, your content, your page? How?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people go, he's leaving. Oh, I'm gonna leave too then. Let's go. Bro, what?
Right?
Is that your daddy?
Right. I know. I saw a lot of people jump ship, and it's it's not talking shit. It's just an observation. A lot of people might take a lot of things. Oh, this fucker's doing this. This guy's doing this. Girl's doing this. Like, it's just an observation that I saw a lot of people doing things, and I would see a lot of people. Oh, Facebook is broken, but we're going to Twitch. Come on, let's go to Twitch. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm back on Blue. You know, you know what I mean?
Now you're back.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So I've always, with my streaming, I work full time, so I can't have a regular schedule. But one thing I did notice with my content, my off-stream content was doing way better than my streaming. You know, I shout out to all my people that come out and say what's up to when I'm streaming, but it's not as consistent as a lot of other people. And I might not hit, but I still do it because I enjoy having conversations with people in real time. But for me, for my content, I knew that wasn't my main focus, that I shouldn't be doing that anymore. I was like, well, let me work on something that works for me, that'll work the way I want to grow, and like doing the podcast, doing the off-stream content, doing unboxings on YouTube. And just, I was like, all right, I could do that because I could record on my own time, edit, and then put it out when it's ready.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Do everything that you love.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it. You got to put them blinders on or something. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Do everything that you love. Do everything that you do with your first thought. Like, it's all on you. Don't worry about nobody else. None of that. I've never done that.
Yeah.
I've always been in my zone, just focusing on my stuff, my craft.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people, like, they will see other people doing their things, and then they get inspired. You know what I mean? Like, seeing you do well and other people do well, it's like, that's dope. That's dope.
Hopefully I am.
That's dope. You know, yeah, that's why I honestly, it's not competition, but I just like seeing people do well, because I'm like, hey, I'm pulling for them too. And I'm like, if that guy can do it and I'm on the right path, if I'm doing all the right things for me to work in my lane, it could be done. You know, it can be done. So within the next 5 years, we're going to see Bvndit Gaming, aka the new Stone Mountain and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
that's what you aim for.
Willies, singing, blood sucking, building.
All endorsements, sponsors, all of that.
Hey, that's dope, man.
Repping the blue.
Yeah, man. So real quick before I get you out of here, man, I appreciate your time, man. Shout out your people, your times. Where can they find you? What's going on in the near future?
Doing shout out because some people be feeling left out when they do. Shout out to my kings and queens.
Hey,
they over there, y'all. Dre and D4 right here though. Yeah, they on the side, but yeah, shout out to the community. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Jimmy Dukes, of course.
Appreciate you, man.
Shout out to all my fellow creators. Shit, I can't really pinpoint on who, like name for name.
Yeah. Just the people that, for sure. You know, and
if I rock with you, I rock with you.
Yeah, man. So you on Instagram? You're on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Bvndit Game Rook, which is Bvndit GVNGROOK. TikTok's Bvndit Gaming. Facebook, of course, Bvndit Gaming. Bvndit Gaming. YouTube, Bvndit Gaming.
Yeah, and all that will be down here in the description, guys.
Yeah,
if you're watching this on any of the platforms or you're listening to this, it'll be on the description, man. But thanks again for coming in here, man. It's great seeing you do your thing, man.
It's like one of my first little podcasts.
Hey, that's dope, man.
Little nervousness and all that off.
You did good, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, man, thank you so much for coming through. I look forward to seeing what you do with this new partnership and things you got going on, working in the background, man. Hell yeah, man. Thanks again, brother. I appreciate you, man. Until next time, you guys keep a lookout. Audio, video on YouTube, Instagram. We're all over the place for all the podcast stuff. Hope you guys enjoy these series that are coming out for the Meetup 2023. Until next time, peace out, homies.